Alright guys, this is my final video on fixing the Atari Jaguar. I have to move on to other stuff, but I think I finally got it down perfect. Now this is the best solution. Okay, let's just get right into it. Right, to fix the Atari Jaguar, I'd give it 5 controller ports. Also plays CD games with the dust tray protector. So you don't even need the Jaguar CD. It can also play cartridges and CD games. The Jaguar CD games will come along as the system progresses. Different controller, pack-in game, Cybermorph with the box included. Console sells for $200. Most games cost $60, but many cost only $30, depending on what they are. Same thing, the system launches in 1993 in November, and the 4 launch games I pick: Alien vs. Predator, Tempest 2000, Fight for Life, and Warlords 3D, my own original game. Which is 4-player action, 5-player action, which is pretty cool. The remaining 1993 releases are going to be 6 Atari ST games that they're going to port to the Atari Jaguar and improve the graphics a bit. Simular, Archipelagos, Virus, Trek Warrior, and Driller. Very cool early 3D stuff, and it'll look better on the Jaguar. Plus the arcade game Stun Runner. Very good. People will love that on the Jaguar. Atari Karts, I'm going to release this in 1993 because that's the same year Super Mario Kart came out. People would talk about it more. Better idea. The final remaining games in December for 1993 on the Atari Jaguar are going to be Blue Lightning for the Jaguar CD, Zero 5, and iRobot. They can easily make iRobot because it's an arcade game they already made in the 80s, so just polish it up and release it for the Jag. Zero 5 would have came out in 93, not 97. Blue Lightning, it's a decent game, but it's the first Jaguar CD game, and it's got some cool cutscenes in there, and people would think it's kind of neat. 1994 releases: Tiny Toon Adventures, Space War 2000, Doom, Hover Strike, iWar, Super Burnout, Checkered Flag, Iron Soldier, Wolfenstein 3D, and Joust 2000. Joust 2000 was unreleased. I would release it. Space War 2000, same thing, polish it up, release it. Same thing with Tiny Toon Adventures, it was unreleased, but it's an exclusive Jaguar title. More 1994 releases, we got Jurassic Park Arcade. This is my own original idea. Port that arcade game to the Jag. I grew up playing that game at Sports Plus back in the day. I have so many fond memories of that game. Battle Morph, Towers 2, Missile Command 3D, WrestleFest, the arcade game, is my own original idea. I port it to the Jag. Star Wars, the 80s arcade game, Empire Strikes Back, the 80s arcade game, NBA Jam, Asteroids 2000, and Centipede 2000. The last 2 are PS1 games, but what if they came out on the Jag instead with the 2000 moniker? Early 3D, right? More 94 releases: Ultra Vortec, Brutal Sports Football, Kasumi Ninja, Defender 2000, Tube SE, Pong the Next Level, Phase Zero, Total Carnage, Skyhammer, and Robotron 2000, which is basically Robotron 64, but what if it came out on the Jag instead for the first time? More 94 releases: Another World, Power Drive Rally, Raiden, Attack the Mutant Penguins, Bubsy and Fraction Furry Tales, Primal Rage for Jaguar CD, Highlander for Jaguar CD, Trevor McFur and the Crescent Galaxy, and the game would be better if it was released in mid-94 instead. It would actually have the music in there, of course, because they had more time to develop it, and the other stuff in the game would probably be better. Zool 2 and World Tour Racing. More 94 stuff, we got Tempest Multiplayer, my own original idea. People would love that. Return of the Jedi, the arcade game. Atari, the Anniversary Edition, which includes some Lynx games and 7800 games, which is pretty cool. Ruiner Pinball, I said not to include it the last time, but kind of grew on me. Why not? Just throw it in there. It's kind of neat. Some of the graphics are much better on the Jag anyway. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. This would be more like the arcade game than the Super Nintendo and the Genesis version, plus more blood. Qbert, Galaxian 3, Alien vs. Predator 2, Tempest 3000, and Iron Soldier 2 for the Jaguar CD. These are all still in 1994. 1995 arrives, Kasumi Ninja 2, my own original idea, because I'm the only one on Earth that cares about Kasumi Ninja. Total Eclipse Turbo, Iron Soldier 3, Doom 2, Off-World Interceptor Extreme, Crystal Castles 3D, which would have came out 1 year before Mario 64, the first 3D platformer title. Predators vs. Aliens multiplayer, my own original idea. You can't tell me that's not going to sell like hotcakes. Rayman, of course. Gen War, X-Men Children of the Atom. More 95 releases, Hover Strike on Conquered Lands, VidGrid, Skiing and Snowboarding, Breakout 2000. These are decent games, and I don't know, I'm running out of games, so put them out of 95, whatever. Flashback, it's cool. The unreleased NHL hockey game, put that out. The Rascal Racers, I know it's lame, but this actually would have been 2 years before Mario Kart 64, so it would have been pretty cool looking in 3D. A cartoonish kart racer. And it would have been like Atari Karts 2 also. Battlesphere and Battle Wheels. Both were unreleased, but release them in 95. Then 96, there'd be more Jaguar titles. Then in 97, the Jaguar 2 would come out. Alright, there you go. Please like and subscribe. My name is SuperPat98. Thanks for watching.
Get bit by Jaguar.